Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be discussing the news about Musk says Beijing doesn't want him to sell Starlink in China. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Elon Musk has disclosed that senior officials in the Chinese government have personally requested that he restrict access to Starlink services within China. Musk says Beijing has made clear its disapproval of his recent rollout of Starlink, SpaceX's satellite communication system, in Ukraine to help the military circumvent Russia's cutoff of the internet, the newspaper said in its latest lunch with the FT column. Starlink is SpaceX's attempt to help the Ukrainian military circumvent Russia's cutoff of the internet. He claims that Beijing requested assurances from him that Starlink would not be sold in China. According to statements made by Elon Musk to the Financial Times, the Chinese government does not want him to market his Starlink satellite broadband service in China. Musk says Beijing has made clear its disapproval of his recent rollout of Starlink, SpaceX's satellite communications system, in Ukraine to help the military circumvent Russia's cutoff of the internet, the newspaper said in its most recent lunch with the FT column that was published. Starlink is a satellite communication system that Musk recently deployed in Ukraine to assist the military in avoiding Russia's cutoff of the internet. According to what was stated in the article, he says Beijing demanded assurances that he would not sell Starlink in China. The Financial Times did not report whether Musk had agreed to Beijing's demand. CNBC's request for a comment from the prominent business leader, who is also the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, was not immediately met with a response. Tesla, the electric car behemoth founded by Elon Musk, derives more than 20% of its sales from China and maintains a sizable facility in Shanghai. China, in contrast to the United States and other countries, has declined to label Russia's attack on Ukraine as an invasion this year. Instead, China has referred to the attack as an armed conflict. In recent years, China has placed a larger emphasis on building up its own technological capabilities, notably in the aerospace industry. China has achieved one of the highest penetrations of 5G internet in the world, thanks in large part to the contributions of domestic telecom giants like as China Mobile and Huawei. Additionally, China finished developing its very own satellite communication system, known as Beidou, in the year 2020. The Global Positioning System, which is owned by the United States government, is a competitor to this system. A request for comment from CNBC was not immediately met with a response from either the Chinese Ministry of Commerce or the Chinese Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. The Financial Times said that Musk believes Tesla will become embroiled in an inevitable fight over Taiwan, but that the company would still be able to fulfill its delivery obligations to consumers in China. Beijing acknowledges that the island is a part of its territory and has emphasized on multiple occasions that the goal of reunification is to be achieved through peaceful means. According to the Financial Times, Musk was quoted as saying that his suggestion would be to figure out a special administrative zone for Taiwan that is relatively palatable, probably won't make everyone happy. When asked for a response to Musk's recommendation regarding Taiwan, a spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in China stated the following in response to the question: "We remain committed to the basic principle of peaceful reunification in one country, two systems, and aim to work with the greatest sincerity and effort to achieve peaceful reunification." The statement was made during one of the government's regularly scheduled press briefings on Saturday. At the same time, "We will resolutely defeat attempts to pursue the Taiwan independence separatist agenda," the spokesperson said. "We will also push back on interference by external forces and safeguard our sovereignty and territorial integrity." At the same time, the likelihood of Musk acquiring ownership of Twitter is higher than it has ever been. After months of perplexing gamesmanship, Musk recommitted himself last week to purchasing the social network at the amount he had initially agreed upon. He told a judge presiding over his ongoing legal lawsuit with the firm that he hopes the transaction will be finalized by October 28. Twitter access is still restricted on an official level in China. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.